Spark plugs replacement. Pull the hood release lever located on the driver's side kick panel. Lift the hood slightly, push the hood safety latch to your right, then raise the hood. Remove the hood prop rod and place it in the slot marked for the hood prop. Loosen the cable bolt from the negative battery terminal, then disconnect the negative battery cable. Position the cable aside to prevent accidental reconnection. Pull up on the engine cover from the rear to disengage the retaining clips and remove the cover. Disconnect the electrical connector from the ignition coil assembly. Slide the connector lock out, then depress the tab to release the connector. Remove the ignition coil pack mounting bolts. Pull the ignition coil pack straight up, detaching the spark plug boots. If compressed air is available, use it to blow any dirt or foreign material away from the spark plug hole. The idea here is to eliminate the possibility of debris falling into the cylinder as the spark plug is removed. Place a spark plug socket over the plug and remove it from the engine by turning it counterclockwise. Check the new plugs for defects and adjust the gaps if necessary. The gap is checked by inserting the proper thickness gauge between the electrodes at the tip of the plug. Spark plug manufacturers recommend using a wire-type gauge when checking the gap. The gauge should just slide between the electrodes with a slight amount of drag. If the gap is incorrect, use the adjuster on the gauge body to bend the curved side electrodes slightly until the proper gap is obtained. If the side electrode is not exactly over the center electrode, bend it with the adjuster until it is. Also check for cracks in the porcelain insulator. If any are found, the plug should not be used. Apply an anti-seize compound to the threads of the new plug to facilitate future removal. Install one of the new plugs into the hole until you can no longer turn it with your fingers. Then tighten it with a torque wrench if available, or the ratchet. Tighten the spark plugs to the specified torque setting. Before installing the ignition coil pack, coat the interior of each boot with silicone dielectric compound, then install the coil pack assembly onto the spark plugs until it is firmly seated. Install the ignition coil mounting fasteners by hand, then tighten them securely and reconnect the ignition coil electrical connector. Tighten the ignition coil fasteners to the specified torque setting. Install the engine cover, making sure the retaining clips are properly aligned. Then press the cover downwards to lock it into place. Connect the negative battery cable to the battery terminal and tighten the cable bolt securely.